In today's video, we're going to be doing a review on the XLS Armored. So now moving on to the review, and yeah, let's keep it short and simple. And as you guys know, the XLS Armored has been added like more than 5 years back. So yeah, the car is actually very old, so when it comes to the performance as well, it does not really keep up to today's standard. I mean, it does look nice. I actually really do like how this car looks, but the performance is, well, pretty lackluster. I'd say it is decent at best for an armored SUV, but apart from that, it just feels very slow, and it can't keep up with today's armored cars. Especially when the armored cars of today can tank 20 rockets and reach a super duper high top speed. Anyways guys, so moving on to the performance. So yeah, acceleration of the XLS Armored, it's really not that great. It takes a while to launch, but then after that, again, pretty decent, nothing spectacular, but at the same time, nothing too bad. The top speed as well does not really feel that fast, but I'd say it is fast enough to get out of crazy situations. I mean, you won't get that sense of speed with this car, but it does feel fast enough to where you won't get bored. And now moving on to the handling, and the handling again is pretty decent at best. Sometimes it actually does grip up and hold the line pretty well, but most of the time it is just very decent. It does oversteer a tiny bit, and it does actually move around here and there a lot, especially when you're hitting other cars, because although this is an armored SUV, it does feel very light. And as you can see from here in the video itself, I am ramming these cars, but yeah, they're just not getting rammed out of the way properly. In fact, I'm being slowed down so much that I might actually have a lot of trouble if faced with a challenge. So if you're looking for an armored SUV that can ram vehicles out of the way, do not get this. But nonetheless, I'd say that the car is actually still pretty fun to drive even in 2024. But at the same time, do not hold me up on that. You may not feel the same way I did, so yeah, it varies from person to person. And now we move on to the durability test, and this is where it really disappoints. I mean, a car with the name Armored in it, and as well, these side panels should be very strong, right? Well, the case is not true here, because it can't tank more than one rocket. Yes, you heard that right. It cannot take more than one rocket, which basically means that if someone is shooting at you with a rocket, you will survive the first hit, but the car will blow up on the second one. And that is pretty sad. And of course, very disappointing for the car. Actually, in this day and age, you would consider that as disgusting. Anyways, moving on, as we know from there, you can take one hit and then you blow up on the second hit if it is a homing missile or an RPG. But if you are dealing with, let's say, maybe an explosive sniper or the railgun, then it takes about 3 shots to destroy the vehicle, which again is pretty bad. Anyways, let's stop talking bad about the XLS Armored. I mean, it was released a long time ago, and yeah, in this day and age, it may not be relevant, but it is still a very good car to drive. It's pretty fun and it looks pretty nice, and yeah, that is honestly about it. So now we come down to the big question, and that is it worth it? And I'd say no, because for what you're getting and, well, what it is as a whole, it's pretty much terrible. And that is about it for the review of the XLS Armored. And with that, I hope you liked the video. Leave a like, leave a comment down in the comment section, and subscribe to the channel. And I guess I'll see you guys next time.